On today's video, we're going to order, then unbox tools for the kitchen.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OG. Jay, you know who you are. And, well, hey, it's a beautiful day in the trailer hood, and that has not been the case in the past few weeks. That's why I haven't made too many videos, because we've had the craziest weather I've ever seen. I'm 60 years old, and I've never seen anything like this. We've had days where it was almost 50 degrees. We've had torrential downpours in January. We've had snow. That's not a big surprise at all. We've had a little bit of snow. We've also had days where it was negative 20 degrees with 40-mile-an-hour winds, bringing our wind chill to like negative 45, 50 degrees. It's been challenging, to say the least. And we've been pretty damn busy at the restaurant. So I haven't been able to make any videos, but here we are. And I like to do the unboxing videos. I unbox a lot of tools on this channel. And today's no different. We are going to unbox some tools. First, I'm going to order them, and then we're going to get them. I'm going to show you what I got. And these are special tools. These are tools for the kitchen. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, you usually do woodworking tools and, sanders and saws and things like that. But tools for the kitchen are pretty damn important. A lot of older fellas like myself, we don't know how to cook. We never learned. I did. My mother insisted on that. But I know of a lot of people out there that don't. They're trying to just survive on takeout food and Hungry Man dinners and frozen pizza. And, those things are great in moderation. But you should know how to cook for yourself. And the first step is to have something to cook in. So that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to order some cookware, and then we're going to wait for it to come in. You don't have to wait. It'll magically just, come in today. And then I'll show you what I bought. And this is going to lead to a series of videos. The next step is to actually make some stuff. A few weeks ago, I made some beer bread with a good friend of mine, Sarah. She's one of the fantastic cooks that we have at Mad Cat & Company in Brewer, Maine. It's the restaurant where I work, and she did a great job, and everybody loved having her on here. So we're going to do it again. And it's some more alcohol-related food, of course, and it ought to be a whole lot of fun. But first, we got to get the cookware. Then I'll have Sarah back. She's going to show us how to cook with the cookware. And then I'm going to need some more storage space around here, and I do need some more counter space. So that's going to lead into another video where I'm going to make a simple island for my palatial estate, which is here in the trailer hood. So it's not just one video today. It's going to be a series of videos, and I hope you follow along. It should be a lot of fun. So let's get started now and order some damn cookware. What do you say? Now, I'm not a professional cook. I don't pretend to be. I used to be years and years and years ago. But I do work with a lot of great cooks, and I value their opinion, and I've been talking to them and see what I should get. Well, I'm sick of the non-stick cookware. I got on to, I had Teflon when I was much younger. Then, what was it, Silverstone? And a few years ago, the copper cookware was really popular, and I bought some of that. I'm done with all that. Usually the non-stick coating comes off, and then you're stuck with a steel pan anyway. So let's just get some stainless steel cookware. That's what we use mostly at the restaurant. So it's got to be good, right? The first thing that I'm going to look at is, and I already have done this, is look at the thickness of the stainless steel. And there's a huge, huge difference. You can pay $120 for one frying pan, or you can get a whole set, 15-piece, for like $90. Well, what's the difference? Well, the $90 set is not made as well as the one frying pan. At least that's the theory. It's the thickness of the steel. You want it to be as thick as you can possibly get in your budget. So I've looked at a lot of different ones on here, and I'm not going to buy a $120 frying pan. That's just not in the budget. But I did find a series of cookware that I really like, and it's by a company that I've at least heard of called T-fal. Back in the 90s, when I worked in retail, we sold a lot of T-fal, and everybody loved it. We didn't get a lot of returns, but it was non-stick, and I didn't realize they made stainless steel too, which they do. So I've been looking at the T-fal cookware on here, and I did find some. The second thing I am very aware of, that's the rivets that hold the handles onto the pans and the pots and all that. You want something that's going to be really rugged. How many times have you picked up a pot and you shake it and the handle is just about ready to come off because you've had it for 2 years? That's just no bueno. We're not going to do that. I want something that's either got some really nice cold rivets on it or at least has screws with nuts, and I can tighten them when I need to. And the T-fal has that. So let's take a quick look at where I am here. I'm over on the Walmart. Yeah, I know it's Walmart. I have not gone into a Walmart store in about 3 years, but I do order stuff from Walmart because, hey, I can order it within 2 days. It's right at my door, and that's what I do. And if you look here, you can see that it's pretty reasonable. $87 for 15 pieces. And that's not really 15 pieces. They're including the nylon tools that come with it, the spatulas and whatnot, and the measuring spoons, which I don't care about. I have enough of that stuff. But it's the frying pan that you see here. We've got an 8.5-inch frying pan. We've got an 11-inch frying pan, a 1-quart covered saucepan, and of course the 2.4-quart covered saucepan. Those are all staples that we need. Now, if you look over here, it also includes a nice 5-quart Dutch oven and the inserts, a 2-quart steamer insert. And I've never steamed vegetables and stuff like that, and I'm told that I should, so we can do that now. And that's maybe something Sarah can show us on the next video. But this looks pretty good. The reviews, I try not to rely too heavily on the reviews, because if you listen to all the conspiracy people out there, most of the positive reviews are not real anyway. There's a few not so great reviews. There's over 52 reviews here, and most of them are good. It's 4.5 out of 5 stars, or just over 4 stars out of 5 stars. So that looks pretty good. What do I know? I'm a guy who builds stuff in his shed. So this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go ahead and sign on to there. You don't have to see that part. And I'm going to pull the trigger on this. And we're going to get some brand new T-fal stainless steel cookware. Let's see if I can maneuver this over here. Oh, there we are. And all we got to do now is wait and see when it comes in. And I can show you just exactly what I bought. So I'm going to wait. And just like that, 4 hours later, when they told me it was going to be 2 days, Walmart brought my pots and pans right to my door. So that's why I order from Walmart. I don't like to go into the store. I don't like to really go anywhere. But look at that. They brought it right to the store within 4 hours. I'm pretty happy about that. The whole thing with the tax was about $91. So let's take a look and see what we got. Now, the first thing I should explain is we're not going to actually see me open the box because I've already done that. But I forgot to turn the damn microphone on, so I had no audio. And, well, it was a complete waste of time. So I have audio now, and I'm going to show you what I took out of the box. I can tell you it was packed very well. There was no packing peanuts, no styrofoam or styrene, anything like that. It's all cardboard and a few plastic bags. So I'm pretty happy with the way it was packaged. The very first thing we're going to look at is the Dutch oven. Look at this thing. 5 quarts. It's huge. And it has this nice lid. You can see how deep the lip is on this lid. And see these little holes? And got them on the other side too. More holes on that side. That's so you can put it right on here, line up those holes with the lip, and you can drain this without using a strainer. Isn't that nice? And if you look inside here, let's put that over there. Can you see that? It's marked very clearly how much it holds and has all the measurements right there. So that is pretty damn nice. I like it. So far, I like it. And the fact that I was worried about 2 things. I was worried about the rivets, and I was also worried about the thickness of the steel. These aren't as thick as the ones we use in the restaurant. I wouldn't expect them to be. We use those, 100 times more often than I'll ever use this. But it's pretty damn close. It is very, very close. This is the larger of the two saucepans that we have. This is a 2.4 quart and just under half of what the Dutch oven is. Same thing, has the markings in it, and has a smaller lid because it doesn't have the little pour spouts on the side. That's okay. It is vented, so it shouldn't boil over. At least that's the theory. Here is the insert for steaming vegetables, something I have never done. People tell me I have to eat better. I don't know if they're correct or not, but I'm gonna try. One way to do that is to steam your vegetables. So you take this pan, you put that inside there, put your water in here, put your vegetables in here, put that on top, heat it up, steam vegetables just like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's look at the little saucepan. This, like the big Dutch oven, does have the little pour spouts on it. Does have the same straining holes on the lid. And also has all the measurements inside. This is beautiful. I really like it. That is pretty cool. And the rivets. I was worried about the rivets. These things are rugged as hell. I thought it was going to have screws and nuts that we could, tighten up if they needed to. It doesn't, but it's got some substantially large rivets on it, and I'm hoping for good things. So, next. Now, I did get some spatulas and strainers and just some plastic stuff and some measuring spoons. I'm not even going to show them to you because they're cheap plastic and I've got tons of those things. I'm not worried about those whatsoever. But here's something I will use all the time. I love frying eggs, and that is a good size pan. That's beautiful. And again, it is rugged. You hear that? That is not just some cheap chintzy stuff you'd find at the Dollar General. No, this stuff is really, really nice. Got the rivets, and of course the lids fit on here as well. That's really, really nice. Finally, the larger pan looks just like the smaller one, except, well, it's larger, right? And again, you hear that? That's a sound of quality as far as I'm concerned. The base of all of these, are probably 5 times thicker than the sides. They are, this is really nice and thick. It should retain the heat very, very well and distribute the heat evenly. And that's what we're going to hope for. The only test that matters, test of time. That's what I always say. We will come back after I've used these a few times. And I'm all excited because we got these now. That means Sarah can come over and we can do the next video in a series of videos. And we're going to be cooking again. We made beer bread a few weeks ago. She's going to come back and we're going to have more alcohol-related cooking for you. She said something about beef and bourbon. 2 things that I like very, very much. So that sounds really interesting. And we'll make some steamed vegetables. Maybe we'll steam them in beer. I don't know. We'll check that out. But that's it. That's the unboxing. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see me open up the box. And for some people, they actually like to see the box being open. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget to turn stuff on. And, I'm old. I'm the old guy. And that's what I do. And that's going to do it for the old guy and for this video. I'm so happy you showed up here at the Trailer Hood, and I hope to see you back here again on the next video. For the Old Guy Network, I'm the old guy. I'm the OG, and I'm out.